My name is Gilbert Baker. I created the rainbow flag in 1978.
Gilbert Baker, what I am to be careful here, but what I know about Gilbert Baker was that he moved to San Francisco and he became friends with people like Cleve Jones, who went on to start the AIDS Quilt Project. And they were friends with Harvey Milk. And they were a group of people who were sort of a second wave of gay activists. They wanted a banner. They wanted a banner for Harvey. They wanted a flag to fly for this new movement. And so they ran up these two flags. And I think it's kind of wonderful to remember that one was an American flag. There's a kind of beautiful patriotism there, in that they went through the democratic process. And they won. There was a company, a flag company, that had their office on Polk Street. And Polk Street at that time was also a gay area where there were a lot of gay people and gay bars and gay businesses. And Gilbert Baker actually worked there part-time. And so they would go to pride celebrations, like they would go to any large city gathering, like any large city fair or parade or something, and they'd have a table out and they would sell flags. So that year, the flag went up, and then they said people began to come in and ask for the rainbow flag. There was an instant demand for it. The problem was that the eight colors that were in the hand-dyed 8 colors that are sort of the rainbow colors are not commercially available. So they originally deleted one of the colors, so it was a 7-bar. And then eventually they just got it down to 6 because 6 was an even number. It was cheaper to make and it was easy to mass reproduce. And this transition happened within 1 calendar year, or at the most 1.5 calendar years. It was very, very quick. And suddenly that 6-bar flag went viral. My feeling is watching what happened here in San Francisco is that there was this very powerful grassroots surge of community. And I think to me the rainbow flag stands for that. It stands for the ability for individuals to make a difference together. It's a beautiful symbol of diversity and unity, of individuality and universality.
Really, until 1978, the pink triangle was the symbol, but it was put on us by the Nazis in the way that they would identify minorities for oppression, Jews, the Star of David. The pink triangle was put on homosexuals, but it came from a very negative, horrible place of murder and Holocaust. And we really needed something that came from us. And so I began thinking about creating something. I love to sew. I'm a total fabric queen, everything from gowns to, stages, all of it. So that's my craft. And as we were beginning to have the movement, as you will, I was very good with Harvey Milk and my friend Cleve Jones, and they'd be like, we're going to have a march tomorrow. We need a banner. And I'd be the guy they'd call up at midnight, and I'd be sewing something up. So that my craft was always the way I was involved, being active, being an artist, making all the props and things for the movement. 1976 was the bicentennial of the United States, and that's when I really began noticing flags. I hadn't really thought about it. I pledge allegiance, you're in school, the American flag is everywhere. The bicentennial in 1976, the American flag was on everything, from jeans to clothes, art, just everything. And so I really began understanding that flags are very special, that they have a lot of power and that they're interpreted. They become many things. And I thought, well, maybe we should have a flag that, countries have a flag, California has a flag, and, cities have a flag. And I thought, well, we're a people, we're a global tribe, we could have a flag too. That flagpole didn't just happen. It took me 10 years and $250,000 to make that happen. And the city and every agency, and it was all about the rainbow flag from the get-go. And 10 years of work. So finally, when it happened, it was an instant landmark, and everyone loves it. Um, and then, I live in New York, and, I'm not here, but Tom has been the guardian all these years. I entrusted it to my #1 guy that understands how it works. And then, people thought, well, like it's a piece of scenery, and we're going to run this flag up today and half-staff tomorrow, and we're going to use it for whatever, agenda they have. And I just put my big fat stiletto down, saying, over my dead body. It's not about that. And I really resented it. I was very angry about that. And ultimately, I mean, even though I don't want to be completely inflexible, there may be some time, but I had to where, some change may happen, but no, not until I'm dead.